All right. So let's do this. Um, so the first step is to welcome them to the team. So you've just had a new member joining your team. You need to welcome them. You need to let them know that, you are excited that they are starting their journey with your team and that they have made the right decision, and you are going to be there to guide them every step of the way. So, what happens most of the time when someone has started something new? You are excited about the journey that you are starting, but you also have questions, things like, did I make the right choice? And now that I've started, where do I go from here? So when you welcome people to your team, and you show them that, you know what, we are happy to have you here, and we are going to show you the way. And you also validate their decision by letting them know that, you've made the right decision. And this applies not just to your direct downlines, but also if your downline brings someone new, as the sponsor, you need to just welcome everyone to the team. So don't just say, I know this one is not my person. They didn't start under me, so I don't have to welcome them. And when people are added in the groups, this is something that I've noticed in a lot of teams. A new person is added in the group, and maybe only one or two people welcome that person. So it is another challenge that I put forward to all the leaders that are in this meeting. In whatever group that you are in, you know, if a new person is added and is being celebrating for starting their business, welcome them, show them that you are happy to have them in your team, and you are available to offer them the support that they need to make their business a success. It doesn't have to be your downline or someone within your downline. Even when other FBOs are welcoming their new people, participate, help them welcome their people and be there for them. When we do these presentations and when we go out and we're talking to people, we are letting them know that, no, we are going to be there for you and we're going to guide you every step of the way. And then they come into our teams and we don't do what we promise them. So make sure that when new people are added in your team, you are there to welcome them, to congratulate them on starting their business, and to let them know that you are going to be able to guide them every step of the way. So for me, this is one of the messages that I use. Welcome to the team. I'm thrilled to have you on board. Starting this journey with us is a fantastic decision, and I'm here to guide you every step of the way. And this message I sent in the person's inbox. So, yes, we are going to welcome them in the group, but I also take the time to inbox every new member and let them know that I am excited to have them on board, and I'm excited to, show them the way, give them guidance in terms of what are the next steps. So you can have your own message that you're going to use to contact new people that have started in the team, because sometimes as well, people don't read messages in the groups. So it's always good to also get the person's number and inbox them directly. That helps with creating, the relationship. The second thing is you need to introduce them to the company and the products. So, when we are doing our presentations, we don't go into too much detail about the company policies and all the products that we have, But when someone has started their journey, they need to understand what is forever living, what products do you have, and what do they do, so that they are then able to go out there and market the products. So you start by familiarizing with the company and the product. So with the company, they get to read the company history, they get to know um who is the country sales manager. You are also introducing them to, the head office team by giving them the contact numbers or the email address, so that they know what to do when they stuck somewhere. So maybe they can't log in to their profile. They need to know, who do I call? Or maybe they want to sponsor in a different country and they want their FBO number activated in that country. So you need to take the time to show your new people, to familiarize them with the company. And that doesn't just mean that you are helping them read the company policy, or you're telling them about how many years Forever has been in business, because this is something that you have done during the presentation. But now you have to give these FBOs valuable information. If I want to sponsor someone, where do I go? Who do I call? What's the email address? How do I log into my back office? Are there any apps that I can download that are going to show short videos about what is expected of me in this company? And then once you've introduced them to your company, to your company's mission, and you've told them about everything about the company, then you need to introduce them to the products as well. And this is a process that requires both you and your new downline to work together. So we don't all come from a health background. Some people are engineers, some people are teachers, some people are in retail, but they are not retailing Forever products. So when they come in, they need to learn more about the product, because what are you expecting your new team to do? You're expecting them to come in and do their 4Ks credits, probably move up to the next level as well, but they cannot do that if they do not understand the product. So as the sponsor, it is your responsibility to make sure that you have provided your downline with information on the products. So give them the slides. I love the slides that we have with the prices, because it also gives a detailed explanation of what each product does. You can also tell them about the Biashara app, where they can place their orders through the app and then they get their products. So you are just ensuring that they know about the products, they know how to process an order, they know if they need to collect, where is the center so that they can collect their products. All that information, you need to share it with your new downline. And if we have people here who have just joined or started their business, I want to put it to you as a challenge to say, you don't wait until people can come and do things for you. When you get into the business, sit down, get to learn, get to read about the products, research. When you get yours, what we call the literature pack, there is a catalog there. It gives a brief explanation of the product. There is the head to toe poster, which also shows you what products do you recommend for what type of ailments? You also have your first steps to manager. It shows you how to move up. So it's your responsibility as the FBO that is static. Don't wait for your sponsor to come and ask you, have you read about aloe vera gel? Today I'm going to teach you about aloe vera gel. No, it's not always going to work like that. We do have weekly product trainings that people can join to learn more about the products. But as an FBO who started their business, make sure you are taking the responsibility upon yourself to learn the product, to learn the benefits of the products, to learn which products do I recommend for what. So that is a step number 2. Once a person has started their business, they get the introduction to the company and to the products. I hope I'm making sense and I hope I'm talking to someone. Just type something there, a 1 in the chat, so that I know that we are still together. So that is step number 2. Step number 3 is you need to understand your role as a distributor or your role as an FBO. What is it that is expected of you, or what is it that is expected of your new downline once they start the business? So your role as a distributor or your role as a new FBO is to distribute products to people. You are moving products from the warehouse directly to the people. So you will be sharing products with others, and they will either buy the products or they will register, buy the products, and also use them to build their business. So your role is you will be sharing the products with others. You cannot start this business, buy your box, and then put it under the bed or under the wardrobe or put it in a corner somewhere. You need to start sharing the products with others. You need to start maybe using some of the products as well. The smaller products, of course, things like your tooth gel, things like your shield, products that do not have high value much in terms of profit, you can already start using them yourself, because that helps you build a story that is going to help you sell the products. So sharing products with others. The second thing is you will be building relationships with other people. We call that network marketing or networking. We are in the network marketing business. So it means as an FBO, your role is to build relationships with other people. So you're going to be going out there and making new friends wherever you are. There are some people who sit in the Uber and they are just quiet on their phone trying to avoid the driver, or you have your earphones, or you go to an event and then you just go and sit in a corner somewhere and chill. That is not what a new FBO does. A new FBO is looking for opportunities to build new relationships. So if you are somewhere where there are people, it is one of the things that an FBO does is to approach people, greet them nicely, introduce yourself, and then just build some kind of relationship. Of this helps you to say, now when there's a presentation and you're making your invites, you have a lot of people that you are extending the invite to, and you are also able to, grow your team or build your own team faster when you are talking to people and building relationships. You also are responsible for helping customers find solutions that meet their needs. So a temptation that comes to us as FBOs, a customer will come and say, I want aloe vera gel. How much is it? You're going to say 540, and then you sell that product to the customer because You just want the money. But if you are to succeed in this business, you are more of a consultant, which means you are helping the customers find the right solutions for what it is that they need. It's not just about selling, but also understanding your customer and listening to them. So someone can come and say, I want aloe vera gel. Maybe because they Googled it somewhere and they saw the benefits. But as an FBO, your first question should, when you greet them, is what is it, that has been bothering you? Of course, you will say it in a simpler, professional way, but you want to find out why is it that they feel that they want aloe vera gel. Someone will tell you, I'm looking for aloe vera gel because I'm struggling with my kidneys and I saw that it cleanses. Okay. And then you're going to say, okay, no, that's fine. We do have aloe vera gel, but we also have our berry nectar. You start explaining the product, get them to understand all the products that you have for kidney and the products that they should actually be taking. But because we're just looking for money, we're just looking for money. We don't care about people finding solutions. We just want to sell. And that will ruin your business very fast because that person will buy that product expecting it to work. And when it doesn't work, it's like, it's not Heather's product didn't work or Heather didn't recommend the right product. What is it that they say? They will say, oh, that company is a scam. Those products do not work. And that will ruin your business very fast. So make sure before recommending products to a customer, you understand what is it they are needing. You've explained the risks to them if there are any, and then you've allowed them to make a decision of whether or not they wish to proceed. Okay, so your passion and enthusiasm for our products will drive your success. So understand your role as an FBO. Why are you in the business and what is it that is expected of you? Treat your customers, with professionalism when you are sharing the products. Share the right products. Okay. Step number 4 is training and resources. So when someone starts, you want to make sure that they succeed. You want to make sure that in their first month, maybe they have recruited someone and they have gotten the recruitment bonus, or in their first month, they have closed their 4CC so that they get that commission when everyone else is being paid. You want to do that. Why? Because it creates a certain type of energy in the person. If you start your business today and you are already getting the training and it's making a difference in your life, it builds your momentum. But if you start your business and your sponsor waits 3 weeks before they do the orientation, by the time they are coming to you, you're probably already tired. You've been talking to people and they've been rejecting you and you have given up. So make sure when you have new FBOs, you give them access to all the training and resources as a matter of agency. You want to set them up for success. So you have to provide them with the necessary training and resources. If they need catalogs, I'm sure you can buy a catalog at the product center. Make sure they have access to all the training that the company is offering. We have the what do we call that? The power hour that happens every weekday in the afternoon for 1 hour. There's a Facebook page for that. Let them know that they can join the Facebook page, get a link, and also be notified when the trainings are happening. So you want to make sure your new downline has all the necessary training and resources. So this includes the online tutorials from our Jane Leach, Eric Ward, people in network marketing, product guides, marketing material, and you also want them to have a support system. In terms of marketing material, you can do t-shirts, you can do tablecloths, you can do flyers, but most importantly, do business cards, have a proper business card so that when the opportunity to network arises, you can actually leave your business card with your customers or with your prospects. So help your new team member to build all of that, help them to do their own flyers, help them with their business cards, take advantage of the resources that are there and share them with your new downlines so that they are able to move products and they are able to recruit more effectively. Okay. So am I still unmuted? Do people still hear me? All right, I have a few ones in the chat, which means I'm not alone. The fifth thing is you have to help your new downline with setting their goals. Goal setting is very important. And I think if you look at the first steps to manager, it's one of the first things that you do. You sit down and you write down your goals. Setting goals is essential for success as a distributor because, on the days when things are low, on the days when you feel like giving up, your goals will remind you of why you started. Why is it that you want to be successful in this business? So make sure, you take some time with your new downlines to think and write down what it is that they want to achieve. This also helps you as a sponsor because you know what the other person is trying to achieve, and now you know what to focus on when you are coaching them and when you are supporting them. You know their goals. There are some people who tell my goal is to become manager next year in December. They are not in a hurry to move up. It's not one of their goals. So when you're pushing them to say, let's move to manager, let's what? To them, they look at you like a nuisance because they don't understand why they need to do that. And it's also not on their goals. So it's not a priority for them. We have to understand as FBOs, not everything that is a priority to me will be a priority to the next person. I might be that person who wants to come in, bring energy, do 1, 2, 3, 4, be all over the place. And my prospect might be someone who's chilled. They're not in a hurry to do anything. But when you sit down and you do the planning of their goals with them, you understand what it is that they want to achieve. And you're also better able to guide them, to show them the way, to say, you know what? This is a wonderful plan that you have, but can we also try it like this? So you are providing guidance to your downlines, to your team on setting their goals and how to go for their goals. So they could be looking for extra income or they just want extra time with their kids. All of that, have it clearly set out because that what keeps them motivated and focused. You do not want people in your team that are not focused, people in your team that have zero motivation because you will not grow. So make sure you take the time to sit down, set goals with your new team members. Okay, so that is step number 5. Step number 6 is develop your marketing strategy. So here you are talking about how do we plan on reaching potential customers and how do we promote our products. Okay, so different people have different strategies. They also have different strengths. It's not everything that you are doing that is going to be beneficial to the next person. So you need to understand that you are going to have different strategies with different people. So you plan on how are we going to market this business? Where are we going to market this business? When are we going to start marketing? What type of people are we looking for? Are we talking to, when we want to promote our product or promote the business? So you then identify, it could be through social media, it could be you want to start attending local events or word of mouth. It's essential to have a plan in place, and you should be there to develop that plan with your new downline. So you're sitting with them and you're telling them, now you have this box. What is your plan? How are you going to sell those books and recover your money? You need to start building a team. You need to get to supervisor level. How are you going to get there? Where are we now? Where are we going? And how are we going to get to where we are going is very important. So develop your strategy with your new downline. And bear in mind, the strategy will not always be the same for everyone. There are people like me who like social media, so maybe their strategy is going to be structured towards social media. There are other people who are very strong in face-to-face interaction, and then they can handle um, you know, talking to people. So understand your downlines, understand their strengths. Of course, it doesn't mean that if you decide that with your new downline that they want to build online, it doesn't mean that you're not going to show them how to do face-to-face, how to network with people live. You will still do that, but your strategy will mostly focus in the area where you are um, guaranteed better results. So develop a strategy with each and every new person, understanding that the strategy that you're working with this person might not work for the next person, because people have different personalities, they have different things that they are passionate about. And in terms of income as well, even the high earners that we think are high earning, they also join this business looking for extra income. So sit down and, do a proper strategy with your team that shows you what is it that you are doing, when are you doing it, and what are the results that you are expecting. Okay. Because of time, I'm going to make this the last slide for today, which is leveraging support and community. Remind these FBOs that they are not alone on this journey. Remind them that, there is a whole team waiting to support them if they show up. It has to be you show up and we will show up for you. But we are not going to drive and do a presentation for you while you are sleeping at home, because it shows that you aren't serious about your work. So you have to um remember that you have to let your team know that they are not alone, and the team is there to support them. Make it okay for them to go to other people. There are some leaders who get angry when their downlines are working with other people. That is not the right mentality in forever, because you are not always going to be there to support this person 24/7. Allow them, to know that we have other leaders in the team that are there and willing to support you. We have leaders so and so, they are good in this, and then they get to go and learn. So it's not always about you. Allow your sponsored downline to also get support from the team. introduce them to other people in the team that have similar stories. They will be inspired even more. So be open to having you downline, getting support from your team, and let them know that they should not hesitate to reach out if ever they have questions or they need a bit of guidance, or if they just want to celebrate. Maybe they have done their first 4CC, or they have recruited their first person, all of that. So allow them, to collaborate with other leaders, because working together, we can achieve more. And you know that, what, if I'm not around, if I'm busy, if I'm at work, my downlines are taken care of, because they can interact with other leaders and get the support that they need. So don't be a jealous FBO where you don't want other people training your members, okay? Unless, of course, it's a very good, valid reason. But make sure that your team is collaborating with other people, so that when you are not there, they can still get the help and the support that they need without feeling guilty, or without feeling like they have let you down. So because of time, I will end here. Maybe tomorrow we'll continue with the rest of the slides, but that is what I thought to share with you today. When someone new starts the business, what is your responsibility as their upline? What is it that you need to show them? And also, if you are new in the business, take note of some of these things. Be aware that, what, you have a whole team that is there to support you. Seek guidance whenever you need guidance. And remember, it is your responsibility to learn. Your upline, your colleagues, they can only do so much for you, but you have to take up that responsibility to want to learn, to want your business to grow. You cannot be pushed every time, you mustn't be someone who wants to be pushed all the time. People have to, those cars that can't start on their own, you have to like push that. You have to remind them, did you get the product catalog? Are you learning about the product? There's a product training. Are you going to join? No, take responsibility for your business. You joined this business for your reasons. Your upline is there to support you, to give you guidance, to point you in the right direction. But ultimately, the responsibility to do this business is on you, and you have to show up. Energy follows energy. There are some people who say, my upline never comes, they don't train me, they don't. But what is your attitude as a downline? Because one thing, your sponsor is also building their business. Everyone came in with goals of their own that they want to push. No one is there to babysit you. So make sure that you are going to show up for your business. And by you showing up, other people will also show up for you. So that is what I had prepared today. I wish you all a very, very productive day as we start the week. Go out there, push your goals. We are coming to the end of September, so we need to show up and we need to push, because very soon it's going to be festive season. People are going to be traveling. You won't have time to speak to customers, to build your business. So make use of this time while you still have it. Thank you so much, my leaders. You are welcome to exit the meeting.